So I'm back on my YouTube channel. I'm back on my YouTube channel. I decided that I'm gonna start doing like more well, not more, but like starting doing photography vlogs instead of like the stupid shit I used to post on my channel. So yeah, today we're in the city of Portland and it's a nice little sunny Tuesday. I got my 22mm wide angle lens on. Then I have my 85mm in that case right there. So hopefully we can get some cool shots. And I'm actually better take a cool shot right now. All right, so got my 22mm on here. I'm gonna set my ISO to 100. F4 500 will be great. Then damn. All right. I might get a cool shot of the Pioneer Courthouse because like it looks interesting. So I'm like, why not? Why not get a picture of it? I might do it with my wide angle ×2, or I could use my 80mm, my 85mm. But we'll see how the day goes. And then depending on the weather, depending on what lens I'm kind of using, you know. So, all right. So right now you guys are looking at it through my camera's POV. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna actually go up to Starbucks and get a cool photo of Pioneer Courthouse because that's what cool guys do, right? I think. I'm not sure. All right. So here's Pioneer Courthouse, and then I'm gonna zoom in like 2. Just step a little back. Perfect. Ooh, that's perfect. I got the birds in the shot. All right, that's pretty dope. I got the birds in the shot. I wasn't expecting that at all. That's why, like, when you're a photographer, and if you're ever out, always have your camera on because you never know what you might see, and you never know what pictures you might miss. So it's definitely important to have your camera out. Down the stairs, since I see some jugglers, I'm finna get a picture of them. Hey, doing good, how are you? Is it cool if I get a picture of you guys? All right, bet.
Hey, we'll pose for a picture, everybody.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. You guys have a good day. No problem. Oh, yeah. All right, so I just got their Instagram, and they're gonna tag me in it when I send it to them. I'm gonna edit the photos and stuff. So that's pretty dope because, like, that's one thing I like about Portland. Like, you come across, like, some people like that. They're, like, hella friendly. Some people can be stuck up and stuff like that. But here's the other side of the Pioneer Courthouse, which is really dope, and I actually might get a picture of it because why not? Get that out the way. Ooh, that was a perfect shot right there. Sweet. Oh yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
You just taking pictures or photographer?
Yeah, I'll do street photography. I'm doing like a little vlog right now of like my everyday life of like street photography and stuff like that. Dope. So I just met someone who wants me to like do like a photo shoot for like their videography for their like their job site. So I just like potentially got a client just by like being out here vlogging, doing my thing, you know. It's pretty dope because like that's how I kind of get my clients to be like, oh, you do photography? You know, what kind of photography? And I let them know like I do pretty much any photography, but my main thing is like portrait photography and street photography. But I can pretty much do anything, you know. So it's pretty dope to be like versatile, especially when it comes to photography, because you always want to learn as much as you can about anything, and that's how you get most of your wisdom from, and that's how you get most of your skill getting more built up, you know. So it's a pretty cool thing to have. It's pretty dope. So back to shooting my camera. Let's switch to my 85 mil. Ooh, nice. She got a pretty dope car. Tricked out. Hell yeah. All right. Ooh, perfect photo right here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till there's a red light on this area, and then I'm gonna get a straight direct shot through it, because I think that'd look more better, more professional, versus on the sidewalk. But I gotta make sure that the light's red or a train is coming. It gives me a perfect opportunity. All right, wait for the train to cross, and boom. It's perfect. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I might wrap my vlog up soon, shortly, or something like that. It's starting to get a little hot outside because I gotta be home to make dinner or whatnot. But when I get back, I'll show you guys all what I shoot with, all my gear, what I film with, and stuff. It's, you know, sometimes I can feel like a review on it. I might do a separate review from the vlog, so you guys can like kind of see what I shoot with on a daily, you know. And there's one more picture I gotta take. All right, so I'll see y'all when I get home. I have all my film gear laid out, so you guys can like see what I'm shooting with and whatnot. So catch you guys later. What's up, guys? Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you guys what I shoot with on a daily and what kind of camera that I've used. We are going to start off with my camera, my daily camera now. So right here, I shoot with the Canon R50. It's really good for like street photography, portrait photography. I love it. It's lightweight. It's a step up from the M line series, like the M50 and the M50 Mark II. I love it. It's a good camera. It's only like 800 bucks, I think, but it's worth the money, most definitely. It's definitely worth the money. I definitely suggest investing in an R50 if you're coming from like the Canon, either the T series or the M series. It gets you a step up into like the R series, so it's pretty dope. I love the camera. So my daily lens for that camera is going to be my 85 millimeter. Lens is an 85 mil, and it has an f-stop of f2. And it's also a macro lens. It's pretty dope. It gets some really good shots, especially like portrait shots as well. I definitely recommend getting this lens if you're going to be shooting with the R50. It only costs around 500 bucks at Best Buy. So it's definitely a good lens, and I love this lens. My next lens that I normally shoot with my M50 would be the 50 millimeter prime. You can never go wrong with the nifty 50. This lens has an f-stop of 1.8. It's really good, and it's only 125 bucks. It's a good beginner lens if you don't want to blow too much money on, let's say, a lens like this or a lens like this. It's definitely worth the money. It's only 125 bucks at Best Buy, and it will get nice and crisp shots. It's a very versatile lens, and I absolutely love it and recommend it for a step up from kit lenses. My next lens that I have right here is the Canon 17 to 85 millimeter ultrasonic. This lens is somewhat decent. I kind of like it, but it just doesn't have that f-stop for me. It's an older lens. It's an okay lens for wide angle because it's at 17 to 85. It's great for wide angle if you don't worry about like the f-stop, if you don't want that blurry background. It's definitely good for street photography, but I wouldn't recommend it for portrait photography though. But otherwise, this lens is great. My buddy Tyler gave it to me, and I love this lens, but I just don't use it as often. So this is a lens that I'm still working on. This right here is a Canon 28 to 70 millimeter. It's a really good lens. It's pretty heavy though. That's the only downside about it. It's really heavy. The f-stop is 2.8 on this. It's also an ultrasonic lens, and it's an okay lens, but it's just really heavy. You know, if you don't really like heavy lenses, I would definitely recommend going with the 85 millimeter or the 1785, because this one's really light and this one it's pretty heavy. But if you don't mind the weight, it's a great lens. It definitely can be used for anything versatile, because there's the f-stop of 2.8. You can use it for portrait photography or even like street photography, wide angle stuff. So it's a good lens overall, very versatile, just like the 50 millimeter. Right here we have the Canon RF 100 millimeter prime f2.8 L series. This lens costed me around 1,100 bucks. I definitely recommend it. It's a really good lens, but if you're getting into photography and you're just starting out, I would not recommend buying this lens just straight out. Go with the 50 millimeter. This lens is definitely for experienced users only. I wouldn't say experienced user only. I mean, you can learn it, but it's a pretty steep learning curve from going to kit lenses and to straight into an L series. It has a lot of more buttons, dials, and everything. Other than that, it's a great lens. I don't shoot with it that often, but if I want to get like photography from like far away, then yeah, I'll shoot with it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's also a macro lens as well. I think its minimum focal length is 0.26 meters, and it's really dope. It also has FA control as well, which is very useful. And it also comes with this cool lens hood that my 85 millimeter didn't come with, so it makes it look nice and cool. So if you're going to get into photography or videography, it's definitely important to buy an adapter. I have an EF to RF adapter. This makes all of my lenses compatible with my Canon R50, so I don't have to only buy R series lenses or sell these lenses. I can even put them on my my Canon M50, which I'm shooting with right now. Yeah, so it's definitely a good thing to have an adapter, so you can pretty much use any other lenses besides the R series lenses and stuff like that. It's really dope to have an adapter. All right, and last but not least, you know, kit lens, nothing special. It comes with the camera. Yeah, nothing. I never found a good kit lens. Do I recommend it? No. Would you just want to buy a kit? I don't know why. You know, I see people sell these on Facebook Marketplace, and then I wonder, I'm like, who the hell would want to buy a kit lens? And they just sell them like hella overpriced, and I'm just like, why? You know, it's a kit lens. It's nothing special. It's just something that comes with the camera. I know that some of the R series, they don't come with kit lenses, like the R5 or the R7. You can just buy the body, which I really like that about Canon. But there's not really special about the kit lenses. And this right here is a MF for the Canon M series. Belongs to my Canon M50 Mark II, and I'm gonna use my R50 to show you guys what I'm shooting with right now. Alright, so right here I'm shooting with my Canon M50 Mark II, and then here are all my lenses and stuff, and then I also have this cool little bright light that I'm using. So the Canon M50 Mark II, what I'm using is I'm using the 24mm wide angle with an f-stop of 2.8. It's really good. Right now I'm shooting with the 50mm, and you can see like the crisp, clear background of it. It's very nice. Definitely recommend the 50mm though. It's the best lens you could buy. Okay, so that sums up about my film gear and stuff. I do have more gadgets and stuff that I haven't gotten to. I'll explain my filters later. I do have a couple of polarizers and also an ND filter, and I'll explain what those do later. But that would be the end of my film gear display and my vlog. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.